Well, hello there everybody, hope you're all keeping well, hope you're all keeping safe, and I hope you're all keeping cool as well, because if you're anything like Northern Ireland at the moment, it is boiling. We're going through a bit of a heat wave at the moment, so it's very hot, it's very sticky, and it's very sweaty. So if you're noticing any sweat trickling down my head throughout this video, I apologize. I also wanted to take this time to apologize as well, because I haven't been sharing much content with you guys as of late. There's just been a few wee things going on in my life as of late that just I haven't been able to do anything creative. So I haven't, but we're not here to talk about those things today. We're here to talk about this exciting piece of equipment that I really wanted to share with you. There's a typical topic that you'll find that photographers on YouTube will tend to talk about, and that is what's in our camera bag, where we share our lenses and our bodies and all our different accessories that we shove into our camera bags, and how we lay it out as well whenever we go out onto a photo shoot or on a day-to-day basis. Well, for today's video, I don't want to follow that trend. I don't want to share what I put into my camera bag. I want to share what is my camera bag, and that's where we're going to talk about this guy right here. This is the WANDRD PRVKE 31 version 3. So we're just going to go through the pros and cons and just give an overall opinion about this bag here. Now, WANDRD haven't sponsored this video or anything. No money has exchanged hands, and they don't have a say on what's being said in this video. This is my own overall honest opinion about this bag that I personally own. I've only had this bag for a couple of years now, and it has been everywhere with me, whether it's as a camera bag or as a backpack. I've taken it to London, Paris, Florida, Amsterdam, even just all over Northern Ireland. And I will say this, the quality of this bag is phenomenal. It has lasted me so well. There is little to no wear and tear throughout, whereas some bags you'll tend to find can rip quite easily with the amount of using and abusing that has gone on with them. This bag is still near enough good as new, minus all the bit of dirt and some scratches here and there, but sure, you know, nothing wrong with a bit of grit on here. But the overall quality is what I love the most about this bag. So much so that WANDRD give a lifetime guarantee on their products. So if anything was to go wrong with this, as long as I send it off with the receipts to WANDRD, they should be able to either fix or replace. I've never had to do anything like that before, thankfully, because I really look after my gear. Anybody that knows me, I'm very, very particular, but I've known photographers that have had sent their stuff off, and it's been an easy process, so it's nice to have that bit of peace of mind. And if you're like me as well, the one thing that you're going to love about this bag is that there is loads of pockets. We've got pockets galore, whether it's the quick access to the side, the little secret pockets over here or on the top. You've also got a pocket for your tripod. You've got a pocket on the front, which I keep like documents or maps or anything like that. You've got the main roller on the top, which is really handy for getting into tight spaces on an airplane. The main pocket is a backloader rather than the front, which I prefer because I just think it's a little bit more secure. And there is plenty of space on the inside. You've got your top half. You've also got the bottom half as well. You've also got on the back pouch, you can put a MacBook or an iPad or both at the same time. Do you know the funny thing about all these pockets is that every time I watch videos about this bag, I'm constantly finding new pockets that I didn't know about. So yeah, if you're like me, you're gonna love the fact that there is loads of compartments here to store stuff, whether it's for your wallet or your passport or for your keys. I tend to keep little tools in this side pocket. Again, quick access and all here. You've got bits for your memory cards, so pockets galore. And as I mentioned already, the top half of this bag is roller style. So you've got this clip here to release the roll, open it up, and then you can put, I tend to put things like my clothes or Mac chargers or anything like that in here. But what's nice is that as airlines are getting stricter on the size of bags that you can put into your hand luggage, is that if I'm ever stuck, I can just roll this down to as tight and as low as I can, and I'm able to get it under my seat, whether I have all my clothes or my camera gear or anything like that in here. I've had this as just my sole bag before, with my camera gear in the bottom and my clothes in the top, and I've been able to get into handhold luggage storage perfectly with any airline. So you have that bit of security. It's got a nice lock here for putting the roller into. You've also got the magnetic handles here for easy carrying about. So it's nice to just have that customizableness rather than just being rigid. So if you do need to give yourself a bit more breathing room for storing under the seat, it's so handy. This bag also comes in a variety of different bundle packs where you can just get the bag on its own, or as I got the photography bundle where it comes with other accessories like waist straps and buckles for helping with the back loader not fall over the place. But it also comes with the camera cube as well, which is like a little insert for all your gear, and this is really handy because it just helps organize things so nicely. Different dividers in there so that you can plan it out. It is removable, and I have removed it at times where I've found that not only do I need maybe a little bit more space, like I would take it out if I just want to make this a full backpack, but I've also been able to take the cube out and actually use the WANDRD sling bags instead. So then that way I'm essentially bringing 2 bags with me on a holiday. I know you can never have enough camera bags with you, so you can't, but it is removable and it is handy to have. Well, you know, most of the time I just keep it in there. The bag itself, the little camera cube, is normally about 50-60 quid, so it's good that it comes with this, and it just sits so nicely. You can get the longer version that covers up the whole portion of the bag, but I don't really need that so far. I will say this though, is it the perfect bag? No, because that doesn't exist, no matter how much people try and find it. There is some things that I do wish WANDRD would have done differently with this, and I hope that maybe they will do in your versions of this bag. And these are only like little nitpicky things. There's little lips that cover over the zip whenever this closes over, and as handy as these are, they do cover. There has been times where whenever I've closed the zip over, they just kind of catch in, and it just adds a little bit more faff whenever I'm closing up the bag. So either change this design or completely get rid of it. I personally would sway more to the latter, but it is nice having that little bit of extra security and extra protection, but they can be a bit on the fiddly side. As WANDRD have made use of the magnets with the main hand holder here, I wish that they had made use of magnets or even like little clips with their U-zips. So whenever I'm taking my bag out and about with me, I tend to like tuck these in, just again for a little added security. They don't fully stay in place all the time, like just there, you know, they constantly slip out. So I kind of wish WANDRD would have used magnets or even just like little clips, so then that way the zips would stay in place and then nobody is getting to those zips. It's little things like that that just help with security, I find. I also am not a fan of the way the camera cube is designed, more with its dividers than anything, because their dividers are a little bit too thick, as they have that soft material, but they're quite chunky. So whenever you're maneuvering and changing them about inside, they can be quite tough to position. Whereas if they'd have went for a design like Peak Design or Manfrotto would tend to do, where they're a little bit slimmer but still quite tough, I personally would think WANDRD would have a much more nicer design for this. Plus it's a little bit sleeker too. That again, these little things are more just nitpicky things, but they help with both security and just, you know, overall organization. Other than that, I just absolutely love this bag. Price wise, you'll often find this photography bundle being around sort of 270, 280 pounds. You might get the odd offer here and there. So I know that sounds quite expensive for a camera bag, and that's what had turned me off originally. But as time has gone on with owning this, every penny has, you know, has been worth it because of just the overall quality, the overall storage of the bag too, and just how long it's lasted me, plus having that peace of mind with the lifetime guarantee. It's worth every penny. If you have been researching into a new camera bag, or you've been researching into this bag in particular, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have, or if you happen to own this bag as well, do let me know in the comments down below. Let me know some of your thoughts. And while you're at it, it would be greatly appreciated if you like, share, subscribe, and hit that wee bell icon so that you can stay up to date with future videos. Now, I'm going to go off and towel down because the sweat is trickling off me, which is, I'm sure, a lovely image that you really want. But until then, folks, do take care of yourselves and have a good day.